All right, welcome everybody this Saturday morning and late in April. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time to be on this call or listening to the call afterwards. I know someone shared this call because they thought very highly of you. And I'm so grateful that you're going to be open to hear what we have to say today. So just a quick brief about me. My name is Leah Johns. I have a daughter of 22 years old, a son of 18 years old, and a dog, a border collie of 13 years old, and a kitten of 9 months old. I'm a single mom here in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I've been part of our secret community now for 4 years in network marketing, relationship marketing for now 18 years. Started when my little guy was only 8 months old. So here's what we're going to do is we're going to go over the business model. I'm going to first share a little bit more about my story. We're going to go over the business model. We're going to share what types of people that we're looking for inside a Secret. And we're going to talk about why we think Secret is the most incredible opportunity going right now. And then we're going to hear some testimonials from a couple of people. So let's get started. Start with myself, a little bit more in depth. And again, when I started, my little guy was only 8 months old and my daughter was 4 years old. And at this time of my life, I was really just searching. I was looking for something that would keep me home with my kids, that would allow me flexibility around my kids' schedule, that I didn't want to put them into daycare. And I was running actually a family-owned business at that time. And we were very, very busy. So raising the kids in the family-owned business was very, very hectic for me, for sure. So when I had my son, it worked pretty good with my daughter. I didn't want to, it was too stressful to raise the two in this environment, in this family-owned based business. And so I was in search and I was presented this opportunity, maybe like some of you are hearing today. I was actually presented in somebody's living room and I thought, do people really make money of this? And I was very skeptic. Actually, I really didn't believe people made money of it. So I asked lots of questions, and after having my questions answered, which I hope you guys will get some answers, some questions answered here, is you can, if I saw, why not give it a try? Sorry guys, I saw a message come in on my screen and it distracted me. So anyways, I decided to give it a try, and it took me, I was like up and down, of course, for your first year, learning your business, learning strategies, learning how to balance it around my very busy kids' life and my full-time job. And after a year, I was able to go part-time on my job, and a year and a half, I was able to quit my full-time job and retire from the family-based business. And I also had earned 2 trips, and I was over the moon excited that I was able to be home with my busy kids and to really juggle this around their schedules. And that was what I was looking for. So in this, through my journey, actually my highest pinnacle point in my business happened 10 years later. So I replaced my income, but I hitting, at 5 figures monthly on a consecutive, every single month for a consecutive time happened 10 years later. And this was actually with my second company, which I decided to move away from because I needed to change the ownership inside my first company. I didn't feel was going to take the company to the next level, and things just seemed a little rocky, and the ship seemed a little rocky. Then the second business really took off, and that ended up being, a 5-figure income monthly for a period of time. Now, I don't tell this to impress you. I tell you this to impress upon you, and that this profession is a profession that you can make a couple $100s a month to, at thousands and thousands of dollars a month that you wouldn't expect to make. So with saying that, I was able to, of course, change our lifestyle, and build and have really time life freedom, add travel into our yearly family budget, and all these exciting things that we never thought as a family we could do. So that business decided, unfortunately, it kind of crashed overnight because, again, the ownership wasn't solid. And so I was in a position where it's like, okay, do I continue on with this journey inside of network marketing, or do I look for something else? And I made a pros and cons list of everything, and having the flexibility, having the freedom, having fun, meeting people, having a community of positive, like-minded people around me, being part. And I just knew that now I'm wiser in what I choose rather than running with the first thing that is presented to me. I knew I needed to search out ownership first. So when Secret came into my path, the ownership was so solid, the vision was so real, that I know that this is a 60-year plus company, that I don't have to go through what I had to go through and have a business taken up from underneath me. So fast forward, I've been doing this now for 4 years. Building a residual income to stay home with my kids was my driver for so many years. But then it changed, and my kids are older. They don't want me at home, right? And so now really I had to relook at it and reevaluate. And I am so grateful because unfortunately I was somebody who had to battle breast cancer and be a single mom at the same time. And this was a gift to me, because for 1.5 years, I was actually unable to work, and I had to heal and I had to get better. And I'm so grateful that I built a business that paid me monthly anyway, so I can allow myself that time to heal and still be okay and put supper on the table for my little big guys. So, I am truly passionate, and I've learned that ownership is number one that you're looking for, in a business, which we'll go over briefly here today. Number two is you want to be with unique products, something that's unique and something that's consumable, because I was with a line that wasn't consumable and it only grew to a certain level. You need unique products that people will come to you over and over and over again to purchase. You need compensation, a great compensation plan. And I know if you're looking at something that can be complicated, and by trusting people who've been in the field for a long time, I can tell you this is one of the most generous compensation plans, which we will slightly go over. We can give you more information afterwards. And one of the biggest one too is community, a community of people here to support you along the way. So this is what I found, is that there's people who wait for things to happen, and then those people who decide that they're going to make things happen. And sometimes it takes us being pushed up against the wall to make that decision that I'm going to make things happen. And I know sometimes people who aren't making things happen, our blockages can be fear. It can be a lot of things in there. So I am so grateful that when I started this, back in the day, 18 years ago, not knowing my path or my journey at all, but I know I had a lot of fear, but I chose to feel the fear and do it anyway, which became one of my biggest things in my life, to conquer so many things that get in my way. So let's switch gears and let's just talk about the economy, the industry in relationship marketing as a whole. So many Canadians and North Americans are searching. They are searching for alternatives right now. And so running a home-based business on the side is something that's recommended. It's having alternative and contracting work, whatever it is, an extra stream of income. Because we are tired, and we are just tired of overworking, working long days, not having a life, and really just working all the time. Many families don't care anymore about rich and famous. They would be willing to, have more money for vacations and not bigger homes now. There's this whole shift that's going on in our world. We want more of a quality of life now. We want our health now, because we're tired of being overworked and tired and losing our health. Working moms don't want to pay these incredible, most of our paycheck in a lot of cases are going to daycare, especially if you have more than 2 kids. This is very expensive. And not only that, is not being there for your kids, especially if you want to have a workout in there, not really being the people to raise your kids. We are looking for a lot of people are looking for alternatives for that. Education, like cost of living is just going up. Education costs are going up for the kids, just cost of living in your home, cost of groceries have gone up, cost of vacationing, things fun to do, cost of living has gone higher. So, people are looking for sources to make that extra income. And your question here today, if you've been invited on this call, is could this be it? And I know it's been for me, but could this, and for many people, but could this be for you? So just a little bit more about, the economic and financial experts around the globe, just so that you know, because maybe you're seeing this for your first time, you're going relationship marketing, I don't know, but they're endorsing relationship marketing industries as the way for people to take control of situations of their future without crazy overhead expenses and debt. So being part of a family who run our own business, people used to think that we were well off when actually most of our money went back into our own business and all our time was in the business. Okay, so we worked day and night, weekends, it's not a glorified, lifestyle running your own business, traditional, because of the hours and the expense of doing that. So we are a true huge opportunity because you can run your own business without all the overheads. Okay, so we are talking about, this is a $200 billion global industry, network marketing is. That's one of the biggest industries in the entire world, which is amazing. And what gets me so excited is 80% of women who make over a six-figure income are in relationship marketing, which is really exciting to me. So this is about when you start asking yourself, maybe you've asked yourself, or people maybe they've asked you, is this a pyramid thing? So this is rumors that have gone around for years, and this goes back like 60 years where there were illegal ways of running these types of business, which are now, they have shut down these types of businesses. But let me ask you and educate you a little bit about what a pyramid looks like. And what I've come to a conclusion, and many of us have come to a conclusion, is in our traditional business. So if you think about it, the person on the top, our CEOs, he's at the very, very top. And then we have a few executive members underneath that CEO. And then we have some level, mid-level executive managers at that other level. And then, of course, we have all the employees, a lot of them. So when you look at it, what do we see? We see a pyramid in our traditional business. This is how it is. So the wonderful thing about network marketing is you are the CEO. So if you want to be the CEO in a traditional business, chances are you're not going to get a chance to be that. Doesn't matter how hard you work, how much your family needs it, how much you are willing to learn and to strive. If you don't have the credentials, or if you don't know the right people, unfortunately, you're probably not going to ever get that CEO's position, especially if you're at that ground floor. So we are reversed. You are the CEO, and you decide how fast you want to build your business. You decide how much energy you want to put in your business. You decide what that business model is going to look like to you. My business model looks different than everybody's business model on my team, because it's unique to them, their lifestyle, what they're going through, and how they want to build this business and their vision. So that is what's so exciting to me. So if you want to dedicate 5 years of your life, because to build any business, if you run a traditional business, you are lucky in 5 years if you're out of debt. Okay, so in this, you can have a little bit of income and start profiting right away. Have your business, expenses paid off literally within your first 4 or 6 weeks of business, and then to profit from there. So in 5 years, if you put in the work, you can have financial freedom. You can have money coming in without having to worry, just simply because you've helped connect people to an incredible line that makes a difference, and also connect them to maybe a business that can completely change their life, like it truly has changed mine and so many other people's. So a little bit about Secret and how they are in this marketplace. So they are a global powerhouse, in health and the wellness industry. They are truly, they started from the rags to the riches, and they built into a multi-billion-dollar company before actually transitioning into network marketing. This is a what's so exciting to me about Secret in itself is, they were only available through retail, and they made this transition because our shopping styles have changed. How many of you are shopping online right now? How many of you, over Christmas, I didn't buy any gifts online. So, in stores, it was all online. So it just blows me away. So that this multi-billion-dollar company decided to transition this marketplace, and we can literally start our business for $59 and then product to be part of what's already been proven a success in our world today. So it really is focused on giving the optimum health from your body, from facial products, from hair products, from the inside out. We have the most incredible products. Our nutrition line, just to give you an example, is the best in the market. It is the best on the planet, being that it's vegan, organic, whey-free, dairy-free, nut-free, soy-free, and giving people their health back, or helping sustain their health, which is our number one gift in our lives, is our health. If you don't have your health, trust me, you don't really have much else. So, and we have no excuses, nothing to apologize of any ingredient, which is one of the first of its kind in our marketplace today. So, and then we also, on top of that, we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So not only do we have products that are from the Dead Sea, which are unique, that help your body from the outside in, we have the most incredible nutritional products from the inside out, which we'll hear an amazing testimonial from Marianne after this call. So we've sold over $1.7 billion. And as I said, we went from rags to riches, really, a family who just wanted to bring the Dead Sea to North America and wanted to build on that with our nutrition line to create more health and wealth in our communities. So some people decide to invest a couple of hours a week for a couple $100 extra a month. That's great. Some people want to really dive in and run with this business and literally make tens of thousands per month. And that's great. And then we have people all in between. It's totally up to you in this business. In addition to amazing income, we have other perks. So perks are always fun. So as I talked to before, there's free trips. So our next free trip is actually going to be in Maui, Hawaii. I'm taking up in a couple of days to another free trip. There's MacBooks, there's Apple Watches, there's gift cards, there's vacations. As I talked about, there's so many things inside of there as well. And so before we wrap up with our speakers, I just want to go over a little bit what we're looking for. So we are looking for a certain type of people inside, to build with. We are a company of integrity. So we want to know if you're going to be a match for us. So number one, some people say, I'm too busy, I don't want to do this business, but we actually are seriously looking for the busy people. Busy people want to get things done. Busy people are great at time management. Busy people are good at prioritizing. Okay, so if you're a busy person, busy people sometimes know a lot of people. Busy people, they are always searching for becoming better and to have a better lifestyle. So you are what we're looking for if you are the busy person. Number two, what we're looking for is we're not looking for the pushy salesperson. So if you feel like you've had no sales experience in the past, that is awesome. Because some of the sales techniques we are taught, aren't sometimes the cleverest way in what we want to do. We want people who can share from the heart, people who want to just use the products and create testimonials and change lives. We want people who, just literally just being passionate. Number three is we want people who hold family as a priority. So this is a huge motivator for us. I know that was the biggest motivator is I knew, and I would have a schedule for my kids, if mommy did this amount, then I'm going to take us out for dinner. Or if mommy did this amount in this month, then I'm going to spoil you with this gift. So it was great because I taught my kids how running a business and how to be a worker, how to work. Because a lot of people just kids to see their mom go off to work and come home. And so teaching my kids great work ethic was also something I was doing, and I didn't even realize that. So, if you are true to your family, this is great because we can help you set goals. We can help you have more time with your family if that's what you're looking for. We can help you have this plan B for you on top of your family schedule, with more people need nowadays than ever before, because our retirement isn't the way it used to be. And if you don't have a retirement plan that's solid for you, then you really need to be looking for a plan B. And of course, that's going to benefit your whole family. So it's cheaper. Starting your business is cheaper than a trip to Walmart or Costco for sure. Right? So number 4 is action. We are looking for action takers, not daydreamers. So yes, we need to daydream, but we need to take action on our daydreams as well. So it's great to be a dreamer, but taking action is part of it. It is hard work building a business. It doesn't matter what you do, but I like to call it hard fun work. If I'm not having fun in my business, my business isn't doing very well, because people respond very well to having fun, being authentic, sharing from the heart, and moving forward. So, procrastination, we want someone who's in action, because procrastination is the stealer of all dreams. I know I'm guilty of procrastination from time to time myself, but I always want to check myself and go ahead, Leah, you're procrastinating right now, right? It's time to move past that. So people who are go-getters can recognize this thought pattern in our head, and we can break free through and move forward. We all have 192 hours in every single week. It's up to you what we choose to it. I always say even Oprah has 192 hours in her week. She doesn't have more, and look at what she was able to do. So it's pretty amazing. So that's what we're looking for. So if you want more out of life, and if you need more out of life and you are willing to do the work out of it, if you want to hear more about, our financial gain and our, what we get through our financial plan, please talk to the person who invited you to this, because we can send you just a quick video on that. But I really want to introduce my 2 people here. I'm just going to see, is Genevieve, are you on? Can you just going to double check to see if she got on.
I am on, yes.
There she is. I know she was at the gym and
I had a little bit of problems at first, but I figured it out.
Awesome. So Genevieve,
I'm resourceful.
Yes, that's great. Thank you so much for being on the call. Can you share a little bit about your journey inside of Secret as a secret agent?
Yes, I absolutely will. I love Secret. I love the company. I was working in the corporate world for many years, and the last job that I was at was very, very stressful, very negative. I worked 12 to 14 hours a day, and I just wasn't being fulfilled. I thought that there was just something missing. So what I did is I kind of actually had it was by accident. I actually was introduced to Secret. I was going for a stress test of all things, and the person that was giving me the stress test introduced me to Secret. And I researched the company. I started using the products, and I loved them. I loved the business model, and I loved. So I did, join the company. I've been doing this now for about 2 years, 2.5 years, and I just love. I've got some really good customers. I love to to listen to the testimonies of how they love the product, how I help people. There's just a real sense of community with Secret. I call them my secret family. And I joined because I loved the product. I love the flexibility. I really needed to have that flexibility. And I just love the positive environment with the business partners, helping each other and rooting for you to succeed and helping you. And you'll never find a group of such amazing, positive, inspirational women as the people from Secret. So.
Oh, thank you. So you're not missing your corporate job at all, are you?
Absolutely not. It's so much fun. It's fun. It's hard work. I'm not saying it's easy. It's very hard, but it is so much fun. I love it. I absolutely love it. I was a little hesitant when I first joined because I've never been in a network marketing company before, but I, will never look back because I just love it.
Absolutely. Well, anything worth having is hard, right? So no
Absolutely.
matter what it is. So it's
And
hard.
I'm not.
It was hard going to work every single day with my kids, like 9 to 5. That was not easy. So yeah,
Exactly.
everything worth
But
having.
I agree with you. Anything worth having is hard. Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Genevieve, for taking the time out of your workout and being here with us today and to share that. So we have another guest speaker who is, it really just, our nutrition has literally changed her life. And Genevieve really started with the passion of the Dead Sea products, and then of course moved from there. And then, so we have our other guest speaker. So Marianne, can you unmute yourself? Beautiful.
Yes, I did. I did.
And I know Marianne is very, very new. So thank you so much, Marianne, for being on this call and being so brave to share your story with everybody.
Well, thank you, Leah. I really appreciate the opportunity, actually. And thank you for giving me this product so I can give a testimonial.
Yes.
I suffer from severe digestive issues. I live on a very bland diet. Everything has to be clean, whole foods. I have to cook everything myself. I can't mix anything. And I was losing a lot of weight because I wasn't getting the right nutrition. And so I tried several supplements in the past and none of them worked. My body always reacted. And so then I met Lori and she introduced me to the 7.2 line, and I was a skeptic. I'm like, no, this isn't going to work. But you know what? Got to try everything once, right? You just have to. And so I did. I tried it and I didn't react. And it was mind blowing to me because I react to everything. So that's a testament to how pure this product truly is. It must be a very clean product if my body isn't reacting to it. And so I started the entire line, and my energy levels went up, my depression went down, my mental clarity came back, the brain fog went away, and I'm hooked. I can't get rid of this product now. If I don't have it, I panic. I'm rifling around the house. Where did my digestives go? And so, yeah, I can't say enough about this product line, and anybody who's on the fence about representing it, just do it. The product will sell itself.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And with that 30-day money back guarantee, I know that was a big deal breaker for you to try the nutrition line. And that goes with all our products. So, it's exciting that we can share people and say, hey, try our full size samples. And if it doesn't work, we'll return it, if you're not getting it.
And there was also a huge cost saving for me because I was juicing, and then I was also taking the mulch and I was drying it and grinding it to make my own green powder because I couldn't consume any. And so it's been saving me about $100 to $150 a week just having the greens.
That's right. And a lot of people don't realize that all our greens are all organic and they're highest grade organic. And this is what, Marianne, you were trying to do in your own home.
Yeah.
So you can actually digest food and just, and you would spend like you said, you spent your whole weekend preparing foods, and just from introducing this high grade, you've got more brain clarity, and people at work noticed, right? Your energy.
Oh, they did. Yeah, I have a very physical job, and the guys at work, one of them looked at me about 3 days into taking the recovery, and he's like, did you turn into Popeye? Like, are you taking spinach? What's going on here?
So the energy, and this is someone who wasn't well with this, taking it, and most people don't know what healthy feels like. And that's what it comes down to, because I used to just think it was normal to feel tired at 3 or 4 in the afternoon and take a nap, right? I used to feel like it was just normal to not be thinking straight and to have this brain fog that everybody talks about. I used to just chalk it up to like ailments, I'm being sore because I worked out or because I'm getting older, right? These are normal. What I've learned from Dr. Cohn, who created this, these are normal that this happens, but it doesn't have to be this way. If we're feeding our body with the right nutrients, we can actually combat normal and feel like we're 16 again. So thank you so much. I'm so glad and so excited for your journey inside A Secret. Thank you so much, Marianne.
Thank you. Give you enough gratitude for introducing me to the product. I'm so grateful.
So excited to launch your business tomorrow. So
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing. Beautiful. And again, I want to thank, Oh, good. I want to thank everybody here for joining and share this with someone that you know. So maybe you decide this isn't for you. Maybe you decide it's not the right timing. Keep it in the back of your mind, because I know that in our lives, every 6 months it changes. Something happens. And if you're in a position where you're like, I can use some extra money, I am done with this work, or I would love to go on a vacation, and what am I going to do to get that extra money? I want to be debt free. Whatever that motivation is, wherever that comes from, know that Secret is going hard. And our new products, our nutrition line is brand new to the marketplace. You can be the ambassadors, the beginning. And that is so exciting because people are just getting the effects. And Marianne is going to go and explode this all over the world. And I'm going to explode that my recovery from what I had to deal with from battling breast cancer, I can't even explain. I'm blowing my doctors away with what I've been able to do over this last year on my recovery. And I've done more than people who are when they're healthy. So, it is an absolutely groundbreaking, life-changing opportunity for any of you, or maybe someone that maybe you know of a friend. So if you take this information, share it with somebody, let us know, let the person who invited you here. We are changing lives with our product. We are changing lives with our business plan. And I hope you enjoyed today. And I want to thank you so much for joining for this half hour. Thanks again, everybody. Have yourself a fabulous day. And we'll look forward to talking to you all real soon. Bye-bye.